Does she like me? That's the question every man pursuing a woman wants to know. We've all been there before. You meet a nice, beautiful woman, go on a date, and after the end of the date, you're not quite sure whether she's into you or not. Sometimes it's difficult to decipher a woman's behaviors, especially if she's giving you mixed signals. Most women won't outright reject you. They'll be polite and let you down gently. Learning how to spot the signs women exhibit when they're into you is important so that you don't waste precious time and mental energy chasing someone that doesn't like you. The signs of interest described in this video will help you gauge a woman's interest level, but it's important to not only look at one sign in isolation and conclude, a woman likes you. Look for multiple behaviors that don't contradict each other. 1. She's always available to meet you. A woman who likes you will always make herself available for you. She'll move things around in her schedule just to fit you in. If the answer is yes, each time you ask her out for coffee or lunch, then it's obvious she likes you. A woman will not waste her precious time on a guy she's not interested in. If she really can't meet you, she'll make a counteroffer. For example, she might say, "I'm sorry I can't catch up with you this Friday, but what about Saturday?" This concept of a counteroffer is very important. You need to distinguish between an actual counteroffer and a polite rejection, which can come in various forms, including when she says, "I'll take a rain check," but there's no immediate follow-up from her. If she asks to take a rain check or anything of that nature, wait for her to take the initiative to contact you with an alternative date or time for a catch-up. If she cancels a date more than once, it's a major red flag. Unless she's sick and needs hospitalization, has a sudden death in the family, or anything else considered serious enough to break a date twice, don't waste your time with her. Move on, buddy. 2. She's responsive to messages. How responsive is she to your messages? This can be text, Facebook, Instagram, email, or whatever. This is a good litmus test for whether she likes you or not. If she always responds quickly to your messages, she likes you. If you notice that she replies to other comments on her social media platform but ignores your messages for several hours or even a full day, then she may not be into you, especially if this happens often. Generally, a woman that likes you will let you know how sorry she is that she wasn't able to reply straight away and will give you a good reason as to why she was too busy to respond. Why does responsiveness matter? It's simple. She doesn't want you to lose interest in her. So she's eager to keep the back-and-forth communication going for as long as possible. You see, most women understand that momentum is important when it comes to dating. If your relationship is not progressing, it's going backwards. Attraction can be lost just as quickly as it's gained. Just because there's attraction today, it doesn't mean there'll be attraction next week, next month, or in 6 months. 3. She's engaged during conversations. The way a woman responds to you when you talk to her can tell you a lot about whether she likes you or not. As you carry on a conversation, you need to pay close attention and collect data on her mannerisms. If she's really feeling you, she'll be very attentive and engaged during a conversation. She'll ask you questions when the conversation seems like it's dying. Her voice will become high-pitched, signifying excitement. She'll be more agreeable to your opinions about life and all manner of things. She doesn't want to rock the boat. When she's attracted to you, the conversation will naturally flow, and you will also notice that she laughs a lot at your jokes, even the ones that are not funny. 4. She touches you. One of the most obvious signs a woman likes you is when she touches you. Sorry to disappoint you, but she won't be reaching straight for your crotch. It could be a light touch on the arm or shoulder. If she really wants you to get it, she'll be more daring and rest her hand on your leg. Most women have been trained from when they were young girls not to carelessly touch men for fear of sending the wrong message. So if she touches you, it's a big deal. Some women are just touchy-feely. It's in their nature, and they do this with their girlfriends and men with whom they have a platonic relationship with. You need to see how she acts with other men and observe whether she touches them. If she doesn't, then it's obvious she likes you. You also need to watch out for the accidental touch. Does her hand brush up next to yours when she's sitting next to you? Does her thigh graze yours every now and then when you're sitting side by side? Has she clipped your legs under the table a few times? All these seemingly accidental touches are not really accidents. She's flirting with you, bro. And just so you know, she'll keep a very straight face and pretend nothing's happened. Women get a kick from making you think hard about whether the touch was deliberate or not. It's all part of the game. 5. She always seems to be around. When a woman wants you, she'll try her best to be around you. Does she always seem to be in your direct line of vision? How often do you bump into her at the same place and time? This could be a deliberate move to get you to notice her. She knows your favorite hangout places and what time you go there. It's never always a coincidence when you bump into the same woman often. Has that ever occurred to you? If not, then you need to start paying attention. You know the saying, out of sight, out of mind. The opposite is true. If you see her all the time in her mind, you might think of her often and strike up a conversation. You'll be surprised what women can do to get you to notice them. She'll look at your Facebook to find out what events you're interested in going to. Do some research on what sports or movies you're into. Trust me, I know this from personal experience. 6. Her body language. Body language doesn't lie. Unless you're a highly trained Russian double agent and you've been through spy school to learn how to fake body language. Chances are that you can't fake it. What body language signals should you look out for? Prolonged eye contact. If a woman is interested in you, she'll make lots of eye contact. She'll have a sparkle and twinkle in her eyes. Lots of smiles. If she can't stop smiling during a conversation, she's definitely into you. Leaning towards you. She'll lean towards you and face her entire body in your direction to give you her full attention. She's in your personal space. Pay attention to how physically close she is to you. If she likes you, she'll close the distance between you. It means she's comfortable around you. 7. She reaches out first. If you're looking for a dead giveaway sign that she likes you, it doesn't come any obvious than her reaching out first via text, phone call, email, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever, just for a casual chat. It takes a lot for most women to be the first ones to make a move. She's fighting against all her instincts and everything she knows about dating. She doesn't want you to think she's loose by contacting you first, but she's hoping the risk will pay off. If you want to receive more valuable insights in your email, please subscribe to my weekly video.